good, bro. If y'all was around, like, bro, this shit, how long ago this was, bro? 9 years ago, bro. I know y'all remember the OSN real nigga tales, bro. Man, if y'all wasn't around to see this shit, bro, this shit right here was like, this was like peak YouTube, bro. I'm about to react to this old real nigga tales, bro. Man, bro, like this mug, like this so nostalgic, bro. Like, bro, he got so many too. It's crazy, bro. Even a 3v, like if you know OSN, bro, you know he was doing the My Team, the real nigga tales, and the 3v3 with his homeboys, like Horse 21 and all that, bro. And like we about to get into the real nigga tales. Hold on, my dog. Gotta get my dog first. Look to the left, look to the right, but I don't see none. But yeah, bro.
It's your boy, OPRAHSIDE.
Man, this nigga was so skinny, bro. Look at
nigga tells this soon, but a lot of y'all been asking for it. I've been seeing the comments. So I was like, fuck it, I might as well drop it a little bit earlier. I was probably going to drop a real nigga ranting the boy if you don't get before this. But fuck that. It can wait. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video.
Hold on, check. Y'all like me at the top of the screen or the bottom? For the real nigga tell shit, I'm going to go to the bottom.
Let's get it.
Man, this that old Clark, man. This ain't even Clark, bro. This is OPRAHSIDE, nigga. OPRAHSIDE for sin. This bitch had the intro and everything, man. OPRAHSIDE, nigga, bro.
All right. Now today, I got a pretty crazy story for y'all. In fact, this is one of my favorite memories as a kid. Now we gonna have to go all the way back for this one. I'm talking middle school. I'm talking
I already know which one this one is.
8th grade. No, 8th grade middle school. We gotta go all the way back for this one.
Nigga was skinny with the smoking the ganja.
Now, when I was in 8th grade,
he was doing everything.
I was on the basketball team.
Yup, this is the basketball one.
Like
These niggas
almost
stole
all of my friends.
all the candy.
Almost all of our friends were on the almost all of my friends were on the basketball team. I mean, it's not like we had a super big middle school. Our middle school wasn't that good. So I mean, pretty much anybody that wanted to play could play. So we would have practice every day after school. Every single day. And that was cool. I didn't mind it. But this is where the story comes into play. So when I go to school, right, when I go to gym class, my gym teachers sell candy out of their office.
Still in
now,
the
the gym teacher's office is inside the locker room. So let me try and paint this image for y'all. You're walking into the locker room, and the first door on your left is the gym teacher's office. All the male gym teacher's office, because it's the boys' locker room. So all the male gym teacher's office right here on the left. And you walk farther down and you see the boys' locker room. So the gym teachers would sell candy out of their office before and after the end of the period. So it was cool. They had all the candy you could imagine, and everybody used to buy that shit.
Niggas getting active in that bit, ain't it?
And I remember one day when I was at basketball practice late one night, when the gym teachers weren't there, somebody on my basketball team, I think it was Jonah, this white dude named Jonah, real good friends with him, he figured out that you could break into the gym teacher's office using any credit card, any type of credit card, any gift card, anything like that. All you had to do was just slide the card through the lock and just push down, and that shit would pop right open. Now, when he realized this, at first, we didn't take anything big. We would just take 1 or 2 pieces of candy here and there. It was only me and Jonah that knew at first. So we would just take 1 or 2 things here so nobody would notice because we weren't trying to get in any trouble.
Nigga trying to take the whole
Then
school.
before you know it, about a week later, everybody knew. Everybody on the basketball team knew. And a lot of people who weren't, that just went to the school, knew that you could break into this room and get all this candy and shit for free. I'm not 100% sure how they found out, but everybody found out, right? So one day, when we're at basketball practice, the whole basketball team was like, yeah, everybody knows about the candy now and shit. They're starting to take it. We should just go ahead and clean it all out once and for all. Just get all of it. And there was money in there too, like the money that they would.
That's when niggas get greedy, bro. Y'all should have just kept taking a little bit of nitbit pieces at a time. Niggas want to wreck shop. And that's when they gonna get caught.
Make for selling the candy, and then the change they'd have to give people for candy and shit. Like it was probably like $100-$200 in there. I don't know. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't like they had stacks in that bitch, but I mean they had some money in that shit. So one day somebody decided on the basketball team that we were just gonna clear that bitch out. Clear that bitch out.
Wreck shop.
It's crazy because almost all of us on the basketball team, we all had the same gym period for the most part. So in that gym period is 8th period. There's 9 periods in the day. So we had gym the period before the day was over. So one day on a Friday, we're all talking about it in basketball practice, and we decide that this Friday when we go to gym 8th period, we're gonna break into the office and we're gonna steal everything. It's like 10 of us. It's like 10 or 13 of us. Pretty much.
Damn, y'all was too deep.
We're gonna steal everything. All the candy, all the money. There was even a couple checks made out to the school in there. We were gonna steal everything in that bitch. So we all come down 8th period with our backpacks empty, ready to clear this bitch out, right? And we do. We clear that shit the fuck out. We take everything.
Niggas crazy. Niggas
Candy,
taking checks.
money. Some nigga was even taking fucking checks made out to the school. Like, what the fuck you taking checks for? Like, just the typical nigga for you. But yeah, niggas is stealing checks and shit, bro. Niggas stealing everything out of that bitch. So after we clean that bitch out, we go to our 9th period class. And when I'm in my 9th period class, people in my class that I was just in gym with are starting to get called down to the office. Because I don't think they knew who stole it yet at this time. This was just the next period. Like, there's no way they already knew who stole it. Because there was no camera in there because it's the locker room. But they knew that all of that shit had disappeared that period. So they knew it had to be people or somebody in that period who stole everything. So they get to calling down a lot of people for my class. But they don't call me down. I'm scared as fuck thinking they're about to call me down.
Nigga stressing.
As soon as the bell rings,
I get to running.
Me and this other kid named Gerard, we rush out of that school as fast as we possibly could. When I tell you I got the fuck out of that bitch because I knew I was about to get called down. So we rush out of that bitch quick.
Nigga spitting on the floor and shit. This nigga was, man, this that real clock right here.
The exit to leave, right? I see the fucking principal, Mr. Mack. Dude, and he's telling me and Jerron, hey, come here, y'all. Where you going? Not so fast. The day's not over. And I'm like, fuck that, nigga. The bell just rang. It's 3:35. I'm out this bitch, man. I hit it on his ass. Me and Jerron hit it on his ass. It was a Friday, too. Man, we hit it on that nigga. So we come back on Monday, right?
Yeah, you knew you was cooked.
This is when shit starts to get a little crazier. So we come back on Monday, right? And as soon as we get to school on Monday, they call me down to the office. Now, when I get to the office, I see fucking everybody that I stole shit with already in the office in this one big ass room, this big ass table. They put a couple tables together. They had everybody around the table and shit. Everybody that I stole shit with. And that's what I knew. At that moment, he knew. that he had fucked up. That's when I knew it was over. So I'm like,
cooked.
damn. So I get in that bitch, and Mr. Mac, he wasn't even asking me what the story was. He already knew what the story was. So he's like, yeah, we found out that y'all stole all of that shit and all of that money and the checks. And he already knew who had stole what. Like, he already knew who had stole the checks, who had stole the money, who had stole the candy. And he made all of us pay like a certain amount. I can't remember how much it was. He made all of us pay for the candy. And then the niggas who stole money and cash, they had to pay even more.
Nigga stealing cash. Nigga, it's crazy.
And he made us pay all of that shit back. Oh, but he wasn't done. He had just got started. He also hit us with like a 15-day suspension.
15
like the
days?
longest suspension I thought was like 10 days.
15 days is crazy.
I was wrong as fuck. This nigga hit us with a 15-day suspension. Each one of us. Oh, and he wasn't done, my nigga. He was not done. We couldn't go. This is 8th grade. We couldn't go to the Cubs game. There's like an 8th grade picnic we couldn't go to. There's a bunch of 8th grade shit that you do when y'all might have did shit when y'all was in 8th grade too. There's a bunch of shit you do when you're in 8th grade. We couldn't go to any of that shit. None of it. I'm like, man, this shit is crazy as fuck. So everybody, all of my friends, we're trying to figure out who the fuck tricked. Who the fuck told on us? Like, yo, who tricked on us? What the fuck? And we end up finding out who it was. It was this kid named Joseph that was on the basketball team. He was one of our power forward centers. He was pretty tall.
I think this is the one when the
Even
nigga
in
wanted
8th
to
grade,
fight
he was pretty
Joseph.
tall. He was probably
And his
6'3"
daddy
even
came
in
to the
8th grade.
school and came to the dance or some shit like that.
But he was a bitch though. He was a bitch. Like, even though he was tall, he was a pussy. Everybody knew he was a pussy. So it ain't really surprised nobody that he was the one that snitched on us. So motherfuckers is so mad. We're all at the crib. When we come back to the school,
They want to beat Joseph ass.
one of my good friends, Justice, he's got a bunch of fucking lashes on his back. Like he's a fucking slave. When he got suspended for that shit, he got his ass whooped. I'm talking about a lot of the niggas that got suspended was getting their ass whooped for doing that shit.
Yeah,
and they had to
bro,
pay
nigga
that
parents
shit
don't
back.
play.
Niggas was mad, bro. Like, y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand how mad niggas was. Like, niggas was damn near ready to kill Joseph ass. No, I'm just playing. But niggas was mad as fuck. Like, motherfuckers really wanted to whoop Joseph ass for real. Like, everybody did.
That nigga hitting that roach, man. Put it out. Put it out. Put it
Yeah,
out.
at first he wasn't coming to school, even after the suspension. Because he already knew what everybody was on with him. He finally started coming to school.
I saw
But
Joseph.
you couldn't touch him, though. He was with he told the principal and everything what people were trying to do.
Oh, shit.
You couldn't even touch him in school. So in school, it wasn't an option. Out of school, however, was a perfectly viable option. It was the best chance we had at whooping his ass, because we weren't gonna be able, I mean, we could whoop his ass at school, but we were gonna get suspended for another 15, and nobody was trying to do that. We wanted to whoop his ass, but we didn't want to get in any more trouble for doing it. So one day it's me, Justice, this kid named Shaq. His nickname speaks for itself. I mean, Shaq. Do I even really need to say what he looks like? I mean, what the fuck? And then this other kid named Chris, and my boy Harlan, which I told y'all about, was in that first time smoking video with me. So we go to the YMCA, right? And when we get to the YMCA, we see this nigga Joseph there playing basketball. But we didn't want to scare him. We didn't want him to think that we were about to whoop his ass as soon as he got in there. So I told him, I came up with this idea. I'm like, yo, to get him calm, we don't want him to go tell the Y staff or leave early or nothing. Let's just go play over there with him and be cool. And then I'm going to pick a fight with one of you guys, so he doesn't even think that we're even on that with him at all. It was this great plan I had. So I pick a fight with Shaq. We're playing with Joseph 5-on-5 full court. And in one of the games, I end up picking this fight with Shaq. And we were about to fight. So Joseph is not worried at all. He's like low-key trying to see this fight. He's not even thinking that anybody's on that with him at all. So as soon as we finish playing basketball, we put our shit on, and me and Shaq are talking like we about to go fight outside. And this shit is believable as fuck. Like, y'all gotta understand. Joseph is not super dumb. If he knew we was faking, he wouldn't have believed it. But he was believing that shit. So we ended up all walking outside. And as soon as Joseph hit the steps, as soon as Joseph got outside the Y, I'm talking about the moment the YMCA door closed behind this nigga Justice instantly cracked his ass. Leaned his ass just one time though. I'm like, damn, he was not wasting no time. That nigga, I'm telling you, Justice had these scratches on his back. Like, he was probably the most mad.
They beat the shit out of his ass. He had to get his get back.
He was like, bro, you a bitch. You should have never tricked on us. I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Nah, he said, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to run. And this nigga Joseph was looking at it. He was like, yo, bro, what you on? Calm down, calm down. Justice like, 9. And he like, bro, chill, 8. Bro, I wasn't even on 7. And then by the time this nigga get to like 6 or 5, he just stopped trying to plead his case, and this nigga Joseph just took the fuck off, and he just started running because he knew he was about to get his ass whooped. Dude, this man Justice was probably the best player on the basketball team at the time. If it wasn't me, shit, I'd say it was Justice. Justice was definitely the fastest nigga on the basketball team. That's why he wasn't worried about giving him 10 seconds. Let this nigga Joseph run for 5 seconds. Dude, this man Justice caught him so damn fast like y'all wouldn't believe. Got to hitting his ass again. Kept on hitting him. And then Shaq hit him a couple times. Chris hit him a couple times. And there was this party later the night, right? It was this 8th grade graduation party. And we're telling them, like, we better not see you at this fucking party, Joseph. Don't come to this party. It's going to be even worse for your ass.
Boy, I said it hits.
Because we were still outside. Like, we weren't about to, you feel me, knock him out outside. I mean, there's people around and shit. So we just hit him. We hit him. And then we told him that, and we got out the jam. Tell me why. This is when the shit gets real crazy. Tell me why this nigga Joseph is going to have the audacity to show up to this motherfucking 8th grade graduation party.
Bro.
That same night. We told this nigga not to come. We told him not to come. And he still is gonna come to this party and shit, thinking that it's gonna be sweet. Like nobody's on there with him. Dude, he get inside the party. Mind you, everybody that was on the basketball team that wasn't at the Y with me was at this party. Everybody was at this party. You feel me? They were ready to get on that with Joseph.
Joseph, man.
People were telling Joseph, like, bro, you better not walk out that door, bro. You better not walk out that door. As soon as you walk out the door to the party, it's a wrap for your ass. It's a wrap for your ass. You might as well just leave now. And Joseph, and he was just, he wouldn't leave. Like, he was trying to play that tough guy act, but at the same time, he was on some shit. When I mean he was playing the tough guy act, I don't mean he was talking back saying y'all not gonna do shit. I mean he was playing that like he really doesn't have to leave right now. Like he's not about to get his ass flooded by 13 niggas. Like he about to be like, bro, this shit is real, bro.
They drinking a Minute Maid?
So this man Joseph just stayed in the party, right? So he stayed in the party. The party finally ends, right? Everybody on the basketball team
waiting for that,
and some motherfuckers who wasn't on the basketball team that still wanted a piece of Joseph was all lined outside, just waiting on him. Just waiting on him. Just waiting on the nigga to step out that shit. I'm telling y'all, just standing there waiting. You feel me? Just about to flood his ass as soon as he comes out that bitch. That's when Joseph knew that shit was real. He got scared as fuck and wouldn't come out the door. Wouldn't come out. You couldn't pay Joseph to come out the door. If there was $1 million behind the crowd of people, Joseph still wouldn't have came out the door. Real shit. He wasn't coming out for shit because he knew
Niggas
He
gonna beat
knew
them.
it was about to get ugly.
Beat the brakes
It was
out
about
that
to get
nigga.
real ugly
About
for him.
20
he
niggas?
wouldn't
Yeah.
come out the door. So what did he?
I'm
What
walking
did he
out
end
that
up
bit though.
doing?
20 niggas, they
What do
gotta
y'all
jump
think
me.
he ended up doing? I mean, shit. There's really only one or two things he could have did. Honestly, I mean, shit. He could have just never left and stayed in that bitch, or he was gonna call his mom. He called his fucking mom. This nigga called his fucking mom. Called his mom. Like, Mom, they about to whoop my ass. Mind you, he doesn't live that far away from this party. He lives about 3 minutes away from this party. He doesn't live far at all. He literally is like 2 streets behind this party. What the fuck? And this nigga still called his mom. Like, Mom, come pick me up. And his mom didn't come. His dad ended up coming. Oh, and I also forgot to tell y'all, this nigga Joseph is African as fuck. His last name is Akpala. Joseph Akpala. This nigga African as fuck. He doesn't sound African. He's been in the United States for a while.
He ain't trying to fight.
So he doesn't sound African, but his parents sound African as fuck. You feel me? Sort of like KSI. Like, he don't sound African like that, but his parents sound African as fuck. So like that. So this man, Joseph's dad, come up here, African as hell, right? This nigga come up here in no shirt with some motherfucking sandals on
But they
and
don't
some
have the
boxers.
sandals on.
That's all this nigga came up here with some motherfucking boxers on. It's late as fucking night. By the time this party ends,
Yeah,
this
that big
nigga
Clark was
dad
skinny,
gonna come
boy.
pick him
Shit.
up in some fucking boxers, man. This nigga pulled up in front of the party. His dad pulled up in front of the party, got out the car in some boxers, went inside and got Joseph, and they walked out that bitch. And as soon as they walked out that bitch, they got their ass. Nah, I'm just playing. They ain't get their ass flooded. Nobody touched him, man. He was with his dad, bro. That was some bitch ass shit. I wish I could sit here and tell y'all that we beat his ass and we beat his dad ass, but that's not realistic. That's not what happened. This nigga Joseph called his dad. His dad came to some fucking
Joseph wasn't
boxers,
gone, nigga.
came and picked him up, and they drove off. And that's how Joseph has got out that situation. Now, mind you, Joseph caught a lot of ass whoopings after that day. But none of the ass whoopings he caught were nearly as bad as how bad that one was going to be. Like, that ass whooping was going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, 13 people just lying. It was going to be crazy. That's why he had no option but to call his parents. But yeah, that was a crazy ass story that happened to me in middle school. Man, I got some more middle school stories, man. I got some more top stories. I got some more
I got
everything.
some
I
crazy
got more
stories,
bitchy
but I mean,
stories.
if y'all want it, I'll drop it.
I
but
got
you know what I'm
stories for
saying?
days. My next rant probably won't come until about 5,000 subscribers, which will probably be about 17 days, give or take, from now. But I will be dropping a real nigga rant and a boy if you don't get before 5K. That's why it's not going to be coming till 5K. I'm not going to drop another one. Like, I've already dropped like 2 or 3 since my last rant or boy if you don't get. So I want to definitely try to stay consistent with all of them if I can. But yeah, that's another crazy story for y'all. Like I told y'all, I got crazy stories for days. If you haven't already subscribed, damn, I'm high as fuck. I can't even speak. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man. Yo, this next story is going to be crazy. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all. Fuck it. This next story I'm going to be telling y'all the whole story about my week in jail. I'm not gonna spare a single detail. I'm gonna tell y'all everything.
With the jail?
There's no other place that y'all gonna find somebody telling y'all exactly what jail's like, because there's a lot of misconceptions of jail that you might get if you just pay attention to the news or shows like Prison Break or any jail. There's a lot of misconceptions about what jail is really like. So I want to go ahead and give
mythical
that to y'all.
Pool right
My
there.
next Real Nigga Tales is going to be crazy. But as always, it's your boy OPRAHSIDE, nigga. I'm about to go play this FIFA, man. I'm trying to get good at this FIFA.
One day
before
we
I
hit
start
the folks.
posting videos at it. I mean, I'm not
used to bust
trash,
that
but
bit, bro.
I'm not as good as I'd like to be. But now I'm just rambling my ass off Ooh, I can't even speak. I'm out this bitch, man, before I fuck up again. Peace.
Man, y'all want a time for the real nigga tales, bro. If y'all want me to react to more real nigga tales, I fuck with his. I fuck with Illuminati ones. It's some other videos too that I fuck with from back like this like the time I was growing up. Like I was in middle school and stuff like that. So, you know what I'm saying, I rock with it so much. Cause this when I first went, even when YouTube was not YouTube, Instagram was looking like that, bro. That's when I had first got Instagram. So it's really like my time. So I know I watch like mainly all these videos, but we can still react to them again because you know what I'm saying they still mythical pools in my opinion though. But hey, bro, this is the end of the video, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. I'm gonna catch you on the next one.